Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and it's not The Walking Dead this time, and you may be wondering why. And this is a Cobra Kai what if, and this what if is what if Hawk never left Cobra Kai. So Hawk's gonna be the main character of this series, as he literally, it's the what ifs all around him, so why wouldn't he be the main character? So let's just hop right into the what if. And in this what if, the start would just go the same with Rickenberger yelling, "Hey yo Hawk, free shot!" And Hawk would run towards them, and then he'd kick Dimitri in the face and he'd injure his arm. And the rest of the house fight would go pretty much the same, but in this universe, because of Hawk not switching sides, Cobra Kai would get the win in the house fight, but most things would stay the same. And just like the original, at the start of season 4, we'd see Robbie at the dojo because Kreese is gone, trying to convince Terry Silver to join him in this dojo as he needs backup. Robbie would tell the Cobras that Sensei Kreese isn't back yet, so I'll be training you guys. Kyler tells him that he's barely been at this dojo, and he thinks he's our sensei. Get the hell out of here, man. Alright, then hit me. If one of you land a shot, I'll leave. And Robbie still takes down the original 5 Cobras he took down. And right before Tori steps up to fight off Robbie, Hawk would yell, "He's all mine." So back the hell off. It's time for me to get my revenge. And he'd tell Tori that your time will come, just not right now. Hawk immediately surprises Robbie with a kick to the face. And even though he already struck Robbie, but Hawk wouldn't stop there. He looks at Robbie, and we'd start seeing the season 3 Hawk again, who nearly killed Brooks. And he'd do the same to Robbie. He tornado kicks Robbie in the face. He jumps up into the air and kicks Robbie in the face. And we'd start seeing the same Hawk who took down Brooks. Hawk would start punching Robbie's face up, with the other Cobras looking on in fear. Kreese and Silver show up and say, "Enough!" And they tell Hawk to get off him. And Terry Silver would introduce himself, and in this universe, convincing Terry Silver would be much easier as Cobra Kai actually won the house fight, and they still have fighters that didn't leave like Hawk and Rickenberger. Silver says, "Me and Sensei Kreese, we made Cobra Kai together. We were like brothers, and we started this whole thing. And now with 2 senseis, you gotta give 2 times more effort. And if you do, and that is if you do, you will become a champion." And Hawk would look at Terry Silver, and they both nod at each other, signaling that Terry knows he's the best fighter in the dojo. And Hawk and Tori would start to give each other looks. And at Miyagi-Do, Johnny and Daniel would combine their dojos, creating Miyagi-Fang. And Daniel would tell the students that, so the Eagle Fangs train with Johnny, and the Miyagi-Dos train with him, but they will switch it up after him and Johnny start getting along more. And then Brooks would walk in Miyagi-Do and he'd say, "Is this Miyagi-Do?" Miguel would immediately recognize Brooks, and he'd say, "Brooks, what are you doing here?" And Dimitri also recognizes Brooks, and he'd say, "Oh, it's you." And he'd be a little scared at first, as Brooks was his bully back then. Brooks would apologize to Dimitri and Miguel, and he says that after he tried to join Cobra Kai with Kyler, let's just say it didn't turn out the best. And he'd tell how Hawk nearly killed him when he was trying to join Cobra Kai. And he'd ask if he could join Miyagi-Do, as he needs a way to protect himself. Johnny would make a fist and tell Brooks, So you want to learn the way of the fists or same old defense right here?
That's not the Miyagi-Do way!
Johnny tells Daniel he will train Brooks as Hawk beat him with the offense. And he needs offense. After Robbie's beatdown with Hawk, Robbie accepts that Hawk is better than him. As in Season 4, Hawk was a better fighter than Robbie. And in this universe, he'd still be a better fighter than Robbie. And I think he'd be actually a bit, decently better because of him staying in Cobra Kai. I do believe Hawk was stronger in Cobra Kai, so Kenny would still get bullied by Anthony and his friends. And every day it just gets worse and worse. And Kenny would still join Cobra Kai because of Sean telling him about Robbie in this universe. Hawk would still change his hair color to purple. And no argument between Johnny and Daniel would happen in this What If. So they'd stay as a team. And Piper would still join Cobra Kai. And it's one day before the All Valley tournament starts. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for today, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. And bye-bye!